makes also, it prevents clogging to the arteries because of the lower cholesterol, which is less cholesterol. I also found out that it lowers the blood pressure. So there is lots of benefits. To get the full benefit of having tomatoes, you probably need about, they say about a glass, so juiced or blended a day, and that will get you your lycopene. Lycopene, the tomato itself, not just the lycopene, tomato itself is also really good for healthy bones and the blood vessels, which I talked about. 18% of vitamin K. Vitamin K is really important. If you've been having a lot of antibiotics and you might have low vitamin K, that will cause you to get like really easily bruised, and you just have to push on you and you get bruised. So you'll get 18% of your vitamin K if you have a cup full of tomato juice. Or the other one is lowers your blood pressure because of the level of potassium citrate in it, and you'll get about 11.4% in a cupful a day. So the other things is also the eyes, is what I found out. It gives really bright eyes, and the reason why it helps with eyes is it has high levels of vitamin E, vitamin A, vitamin C, and copper. This will lower your risk for cataracts and, as you get older, macular degeneration, which is at the back of the eye that degenerates. And just eating tomatoes and having a high level, lycopene is deposited into the fat of the body, so that's how they measure the level. So if you've got a fairly good level of lycopene, it's stored in your disposed fat cells. The other thing that tomatoes do is helps protect the body from, helps protect the eyes from light damage. So it's really good. And the other thing is, see that over there? Where is it? Just there? That is my watermelon. And I've been drinking watermelon crazy lately. And people think watermelon has nothing in it. Well, I've just been reading research from 2002 from Agricultural magazine, and it actually said that lycopene is just as strong in these little buddies as it is in these little buddies. So don't skip on your watermelon, because that is also red and it has good lycopene in it just as much as tomatoes. So tomatoes are not the only thing that has really lycopene strength in it. So does the avocado. So does the watermelon. Avocado. It's not avocado, it's a watermelon. Okay, let's make some tomato Neapolitana. Okay, so what are we going to do? This is one-handed. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, let's get a couple of tomatoes. This is for us, so I'm not going to peel them. I'm putting them in whole. Now I'm just going to blend them up first a little bit. Now I'm just using my normal blender for this, so not a high speed, so you don't have to be like, oh, I can't do that because I don't have a high speed one. Yes, you can. This is parsley, so a handful of parsley. I don't work in measurements, as people know. I just go by handfuls and tastes. So let's put all this in. So onion in, let's put the basil in, and I like lots of garlic, so I'm going to put 3 cloves of garlic in. And a whole chili, let's put that in, and just let me get the rest in. Clean hands, of course. Now 2 dates, I've taken the pips out of them. The pips look like this, and I've checked out the dates. Make sure you do that, it's so important. Make sure they're not black inside because they're off and they've got bugs in them. Make sure they haven't got bugs in them. Okay, so we've got all our ingredients in there. We've got the chilies and the onion and the basil and the dates and the parsley. Let's put, no, let's not. Let's blend that first, hey? Let's give that a blend. Blend it higher. So this is great to have with zucchini and, you know, strips, and it's great just to make it as a pasta, like with vegetable pasta. Or, you know, if everyone's not raw in the home, what you can do is you can make this still as a raw. So have a look. Oh, I have put in there oregano flakes and some more garlic flakes, and I put in cayenne pepper just to make it a bit spicier. And I'm going to put some salt in. What I was saying is, if people have families, what you can actually do is, my idea is, you can get the tomato paste. This is what I've been doing with my clients, and not everyone in their household is raw. So maybe just the wife's raw, or the husband, the wife and the kids are not raw yet. So they might get their normal wheat pasta and put the pasta and cooked into a bowl, and then use the tomato paste raw, this raw, and just spoon it through, so, you know, kids don't have very hot pasta anyway, so it sort of remains fairly cool, and hopefully they get more nutrition than they would if you cooked the whole thing. And then still put the cheese on and whatever they have, but it's giving them some raw, and it's an alternative in their meal. I thought it was a good idea. So let's go back to seeing what it looks like now. So, okay, got the herbs in there, let's blend. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Here's my dehydrator, and what we have to add is, in here I have been mixing up some special treats. These are tomatoes that are made into chips, dehydrated. They've been dehydrating in the Excalibur for about 24 hours, I reckon now. So I'm going to take just some of those into a plate. And I'll see you back at the blender. Now, to get this a bit thicker and a bit richer, I'm going to add some concentrate. And instead of using tomato paste, you can probably wet these a bit if you wanted to. I'll just stick them in like that. And I'm going to find the lid, put it on. I might need to get some water as well. So that was just a handful, and what it's done is just bring up the richness. As you can see, it's made it, let me get a spoon. It's made it into like a richer, like a real tomatoey sauce, you can see. So, great for pastas. I'm not tasting this because I'm juicing, so I think it will taste pretty good. I have to get Andrew to taste it before I give it out. But that's how you make, it's how easy it took. You know, people say raw food takes so long. No, it doesn't. It's so quick, it's so easy. That, look, you saw how long it took me to make that. 2 seconds, and you've got a Neapolitana sauce. And you can change it and mix it up the way you want it. Like, you might want more chili. We might find out that that's just needs more onion or whatever. But it's really great. You can use that as a base for dips. You can use that as beginning of a soup. You could put avocado in that and a bit of water and make it into a soup. It's really versatile. So tomatoes are really versatile. So get some tomatoes today. Now you know they have lycopene in them, and these are our little disease fighters, and they're so needed. We so need these. And it's that research is not to do with cooked versus raw. It's to do with cooked versus cooked. So get your raw tomatoes in today. So that's me. Blessings to you all. I hope you enjoyed my ad hoc video for today. I just wanted to get a video out to everybody. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you really soon. And stay raw. It's so good. It's worth it. Bye.